Okay, so this is going to be my first video going through some of the tools that I made in Excel to control Photoshop. In this example, I'm going to show you the tool that just applies random filters to images. So the image I'm going to use here is the Christmas tree image, since it is the night before Christmas. So you'll open this up just so you can see the image I'm using, the base image. So it's just a picture of our tree. And I've tried to arrange this so you can see the file structure here, Photoshop in the background with Excel here on the right. First, you'll see what I have to do is I have to put in the path to the image here in the first cell. Next cell down, I tell it how many images I want to produce, and why don't we just tell it to produce 5 to start. And the number of filters I want to apply to each. So I'm going to tell it to apply 2 different filters to each image. It's going to choose those filters at random and change the variables at random as well. So now when I press Run Filter, you'll see it will open that image in Photoshop in the background. And then it will start applying images to it, or filters to it. And then it will save it. So then you'll see over here on the left hand side in Windows Explorer, you'll see it will save an image. It will open it again and create another one. So if you're watching on my blog, you can go through and you'll see some pictures of, let's say, the flowers I think I have on there, the tulip. I let that run one night and produced 1,000 pictures, and I just chose the ones that I like the best out of it and save those as images that I like. Then, as you can see here on the right hand side here in Excel again, if one of these pictures turns out that I really like the image and I'd like to see what filters were applied to that image and in what order, Excel is actually keeping track of that here. Underneath the Run Filters button, you'll see there is a whole list of not only the filter that it used. So here you'll see Smart Blur on row, or in row 11, column B, the Smart Blur. And then these are the variables for that were attached to it. So now it's telling me it's done. So when I go here into Windows Explorer, let me go back over here, stop that from running. So here you can see are the 5 images it created. So I'll open this up and cycle through them. You'll see this is the first image, the second image, third, fourth, 5th doesn't look much different, and 6th. So I don't really see any works of art here. However, if you let this run and let it run for quite a long time, you can see, I'll show you a couple examples. Here is my fields. I let it run once. So here's a couple that I chose. Here's the base image it started with. And when you let it produce a few hundred, you'll see you'll come up with some pretty neat variables. Here's the next one. So as you can see, this can do all kinds of neat things. Alright. So that is my random filter tool I built in Excel for Photoshop.